Hey, hey, hey.
Welcome to the Real Spill podcast with real people in real time with real stories.
All right, what's good, folks? We live at the Real Spill podcast once again, man. You know who I am, man.
You already know it's your boy Brett, man.
So look, we just did an episode and got a lot of feedback. So my viewers, they found a liking to black men speaking on mental health and just being fully transparent. So, you know, I'm not forcing you to have this conversation, but I just want to ask is like, has there been anything in your life that you've had to deal with that has been hard for you to get over? And if so, how are you coping with it or how are you dealing with it?
Well, shoot, three situations I feel like mentally drained me in my life. You know, 12 years old, lost my mom. You feel me? Like before the day after Valentine's Day, normal day, you feel me? Like that month's supposed to be full of love. You know, as a kid, you feel like, I mean, I grew up, I had my dad, but my mom was my dad. So, you know, finding my mama unresponsible, like that blew my mind. You feel me? So it ate me up for a long time, you know. Went to a group home, you feel me? Till I started talking, stuff like that. Mentally, when you 12 years old, I didn't know what mental health was, grief, you know, heartache, you know, and a broken heart. Like I felt like my whole world was over. I ain't even gonna cap to you.
At 12 years old.
At 12 years old, man, you know, finding I found my mama dead, you feel me? So it was more of a, you know, like that on the 14th, like it was just a normal day. Then she called us for school that morning, and like 6:45, my mama died at 6:58. It's just crazy, bro, because, you know, at 12, you feel like you be wanting people to live forever, you feel me? And my mom was basically my hero. So it was, mentally that took a toll on me, taking them trips to them group homes, you know.
So you was forced into the group home because you said your father was there, but
And, you know, like some people take different routes. Some people ain't ready to be a full-time parent. You feel me? So, you know, it was all, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro, because some people don't know, like, what divides a family is that money.
man,
You
talk
feel me?
about
Like
it. When
that
people
money.
die, that's all they worry.
That's all they worry about, bro. You don't worry about is the kids okay, is the siblings okay. You trying to figure out what the insurance company talking about.
Boy,
And you know what I'm saying? When you get older, bro, you realize, like, I'm gonna stop for a minute. Hey, everybody should get insurance.
Please.
Yeah, and make sure that when you leave it to the right person, that they do the right thing.
Right.
My mama left my stuff to my dad. This stuff I ain't even never spoken on.
So we got another episode with somebody saying something that nobody ever heard.
So don't worry. You know, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy that bro ain't giving me or my sister nothing.
So wait a minute. At 12 years old, you found your mother unresponsive. Your father was alive, but you was forced into a group home.
Forced into a group home.
And he received the life insurance policy from your mother.
And
didn't take care of you or your siblings.
nah, he took it, went away. But it's crazy, bro. You know, it's the same scenario. Like, you know, them tables always turn. It's crazy. The same man that left me, the same man that asked me for stuff to this day. And it's crazy, bro. Like, you know, it's the real spill. I don't hate the man. I don't even be wanting them to be, you know, develop no relationship with my kids. And that's all because of, like, trauma when I was young. Like, you could have just took me. But I'm glad he did not take me because a group home made me.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit more?
Man, listen, bro.
What do you mean it made you?
See, and it's crazy. I tell the boy, I work in a group home now. And I tell the boys, I tell the boys now, if you looking at somebody that, you know, like they've been through a lot and done made it, I finally can say I partially made it. I ain't made it all the way. I still got some work. But I tell people, if you can avoid a group home, keep your kids away from that. Keep your kids away from the system. The system is not designed to love a kid. It's not. I went through a group home. It's stuff that go through in a group home, bro. Not the one I work in now, but like when I was growing up, it just looked crazy. You a systematic kid. People don't understand when I say this. You can call your caseworker. Your caseworker really don't care if it's not your day of week that she want to talk to you or he want to talk to you. It's over with. You on a voicemail system. Now, yet you do get paid. You know, I used to get paid allowance. You know, wake up in the morning. But in a group home, bro, you get diagnosed with stuff that ain't really happening with you. You feel me? And it's crazy, bro. I met this. Shout out to this lady named Miss Nikki, man. At my final group home I went to, I never used to. You have to talk to a therapist in a group home, and you know you got a little 45-minute session. Either you talk or you don't. Like my third to my last session, this lady was like, "Marquise, there's nothing wrong with you." She said, "There's nothing wrong with you. You're smart. You're talented." She was like, and it's crazy because I'm about to tell you something that most therapists probably wouldn't even tell you off camera. I'm like, "What you mean?" She was like, "You grieving, you're 12, you're heartbroken, you beat down, your family abandoned you." See, people don't understand when you're a kid, you can still feel abandoned in a house full of people, and people don't understand that. They don't understand that, and it's crazy. But she told me, she said, when you realize that whatever God got in store for you, it's going to happen when he ready for it to happen. See, you told me that you was like a menace in your city. And I was. Anybody tell you in South Carolina, I was a menace. But see, your mama couldn't handle you. So God shakes up the table to get your attention. And it's crazy that this lady said that. So I sitting there, you know, with a smart ass mouth, I'm saying, so shit, like, he had to take my mama to get my attention. He said, no, he took your mama to save your life. And I never understood that. But to this day, I understand. Because my mama could not handle me. Because my daddy was supposed to be there. But my mom, see, mothers can only do so much.
You said losing your mother made you, the group home made you. Mm-hmm. So now, at your age as an adult, do you finally understand, because they say God don't make mistakes, do you feel like now you understand why?
I understand it completely.
Okay.
I do, because if he wouldn't have did that, ain't no telling what would have happened to Marquis. I really would have been dead or in jail. I wouldn't listen. But you had to make my life uncomfortable for me to sit still and actually like obey. So now that I'm obeying everything that I thought about in life, everything that was put together, every obstacle I done jumped and done beat. And it's like, dang, bro, now I'm here. Now, see, the tables done turned. See, I'm an AP. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm at a group home. I'm leading kids that was in the same situation I am and give them just as much hope as I had. See,
so you becoming who you needed.
Who I needed to be.
I'm saying, like, you become the person that 12-year-old little boy needed.
Yes, for sure.
That's crazy. And that's really how life works, because it's like, in that moment at 12, your world was crashing upon you and you felt like you didn't know which way to go. And now you become full circle to the person that you needed at 12 years old.
For sure. The crazy part about the whole thing at 12, you sitting there, you know, I stopped talking. Everybody know I can sing my ass off. I sung at my mama's funeral, her favorite church song. I stopped singing. And mid-sentence, looked back at the casket and was like, this can't be life. The crazy part is when that casket closed on the person that mean the most to you, you gotta figure that out. You gotta figure out like, dang, I gotta wake up every day without my heroes, stuff like that. And now when I look back on it, it's crazy because if you ever notice at a funeral, some people tell you it's gonna be A-okay, and they dad, they mom, right behind you about to give you a hug. So how can you tell me it's gonna be? As a kid, I was fucked up mentally. That was just the first thing. Second thing, what tore me up was finding out a kid wasn't mine. That tore me from, bruh, listen.
Already dealing with the trauma of,
man, listen,
basically 2 absent parents. You know what I mean? God took mama, daddy wasn't there, so now you are being put in a position to be a father, and you find out this child ain't yours.
Bruh, that broke me down. I'll never forget it. Me and Buster drove all the way down to Lenore Ryan. That's where my so-called baby mama was from. Buster talked to me the whole ride there, like, cuz, what if you find out Ivy ain't yours? He was like, matter of fact, bro, pull over. He was like, let's get some gas. I'll never forget. This is why this nigga is my nigga, bro. This nigga stopped. We didn't get gas. You know what this nigga looked at me and said, get it out now.
So what did that look like?
I just bust out in tears.
So
he said, if you get it out now, when we get to the courtroom, it ain't gonna hurt as bad, cuz you already getting it out now. Just get it out. Like I used to say, I used to have a thing. He knew my mama, so my mama was the auntie that wore ass. So she used to be like, I'm just go ahead and get y'all pre-ass whoopers, cause I know it's gonna have to happen, you feel me? So he was like, well, if you go ahead and cry, bro, like, it won't feel as bad. When that judge dropped that test, that is a hurt I have never, bruh. Ivy was bruh, Ivy had my mama name. My mama name, bruh. My mama name. So hearing that come back, like, somebody I fought for, like custody, you feel me? I felt like, man, his Buster was here. I was telling him on the way home, I said, bro, if I never would have got that lawyer, bro, I wouldn't feel like this. I wouldn't feel like this.
So, if you can go back and not know the results,
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. And this is the reason why I say you want to know, but then again, bro, you don't want to know. If you down there and she over 6, 7, or he over 6 or 7, you too far in.
Because it don't just hurt you.
Oh, it hurts the kid.
And that's the big thing about it.
It hurts the kid, it hurts the kid. And the crazy part is, see, I didn't know, even though I'm physically not her dad, I'm still her dad. Because in the government, in the United States, you sign the birth certificate, that's your child.
It's a responsibility.
And that just, it burnt the whole, I couldn't look at it the same.
So do you still have contact with her?
Yes, I still get her stuff for her birthday, Christmas, stuff like that.
So that's honorable. So
yeah,
blessings gonna come from that for sure.
For sure.
So if you had some advice for somebody who's adopting a child, but it's a certain age that you feel like
I feel like if you down it at an early age, I feel like you should secretly do it.
Secretly do it, okay.
Yes, I feel like you should do your own little test. Because if you find out, if you do it your way, and you find out, you can dictate how you fool with that. You feel me? But if you go all the way through it, through the court and all that, it's more hurtful because let's just play it out real quick. You in court, hundreds of niggas in there. You been paying child support, doing for this kid for 10 years. It's not yours. The court gonna go cold. Like, damn, bro. Like, that's what hurt. Cause then you gonna be like, damn, I was grown. I ain't know this. You know, I ain't know this my child. You feel me? Like, I would secretly do it. You feel me? And I feel like the United States, as soon as you have a child, the test should be guaranteed.
It should be known then and there.
For sure.
That's real. But to revert back, just reverse back for a second. So at 12 years old, that trauma you went through, and then the experience of finding out this child is not yours, how has that affected you in your adult life? Like, specifically, dealing with women or dealing with relationships.
Trust, like, it's like a female told me that without a shadow of a doubt, that was my child. She ain't did nothing. You ain't gotta worry about that. This your baby. She got your mama. Bro, I was prepped up to like, oh nah, this my baby. You feel me? Like, ain't nobody gonna take my mama whole name and give it to her. Like nah, man. She with me every weekend. Like, we fighting in court for a child. Like, bro, you gotta. It just that really tore me down mentally, bro. For like a good 3-4 months, bro. Like, that tore me down, bro.
Dang. So, for somebody who's watching who is wondering why they can't break that barrier with you. Is that something they should know? That
That's definitely something they should know.
is that why you have up a wall in a relationship? You don't let so many people in, or it takes a process for somebody
to process, yo. You know, it's crazy, bro. I'm glad you brought this up. It's crazy. Somebody asked me, why do I do for so many kids? Or why do I attach myself to so many kids' life? Because if you went through half the shit I went through, all I needed was that somebody. You know, you don't gotta be my parent. You don't gotta be, you know, somebody close to me. Be like, bro, like you gonna make it. Every kid I come in contact with, see, a lot of y'all don't get this. A lot of y'all got y'all own insight on Marquise. You ain't never sat Marquise down like my brother did and actually like spoke to me like, my nigga, like what's really going on in your head? Like why you this hard on this kid, but you ain't that hard on this kid, but you hard on this kid. I'm hard on kids, bro, because I feel like every kid can make it. And you don't have to have, I'm tired of people saying, well, they got potential. Stop telling the kid they got potential. No, just say, oh, bro, this is what you want to do. The way that I talk to my kids, yes, I am ruthless. You have to break a kid down. You know, even with the coaching, bro, you can never not break a kid down coaching. And me dealing with a lot of that I done dealt with in my life, I feel like kids need somebody like me. You feel me? A lot of kids go through half the shit we went through, but they feel like it's all the shit we went through. I told a kid last week in school, bro, pulled him to the side, we talking or whatever. This kid be like, oh shoot, bro, we barely be having this, so I feel like I gotta go to the streets. You feel me? The crazy part is, the night before my mama died, my mom, bruh, if y'all knew what the hell I went through with a kid, as a kid, my mama worked 3 jobs. We barely seen my mom. You feel me? I remember a lot of kids be like, dang, Mr. Stanley, you be fresh. I remember having 1 pair of forces, 10 outfits. You feel me? I remember, like, a lot of us forget where the fuck we done came from. That's the problem, bro. You feel me? And shout out to my mama, because that humbled me growing up. You feel me? And I tell every kid, oh, you rich, and I'm blessed. There's a difference.
Man, I tell you, that's the conversation I've been having with my baby boy lately. Because, like, he'll see me maybe count some money or something. He be like, Daddy, you rich. I'm like, nah, son, I'm blessed.
For sure.
And he like, what does that mean? And I'm telling him, this holds no value. This is paper. But to be able to obtain this, to be able to take you to the store when you want to be able to go get you this game or show up to your events and be an active father, I'm blessed. Like, I can lose all this today, but I'm still gonna be your father. Like,
sure.
And that's why, like, I want to tell you and commend you, because a lot of people are hard on you because they see it looks like you picking and choosing, but I know you see something in this child that will, like, he might not have a father, he might not have a father figure, he might not have somebody who's telling him, it's alright, just come out to practice. So a lot of these kids that's showing up for football practice would rather be on the corner, or got somebody as strongly in their corner telling them to come to the streets.
Exactly.
Because you done been through it, you didn't experience, so you know what it looks like when that bell rings at 3:30. You know what it looks like to go home and might not have nothing to eat, but ain't got no clothes, but
so I'm telling people, bro,
they don't see that.
The way that I was raised and the way that I came up, it taught me, like, bro, you have to be a humble person. You gotta know, like, hey, bro, you can't always get what you want. And I tell my kids that. But I'm close with kids, and I'm glad we're talking about this, because this is something that needed to be addressed, because a lot of people, y'all tear me down mentally, like, trying to make me out to be the bad guy. But you ain't never in your life sat me down and talked to me. Now, it's hard to tear somebody like me down because I already been tore down. So I built myself back up. So in the midst of building myself back up, like my brother said, I put up a wall. It's only certain people that can really get through that wall. You feel me? Like, I feel like nothing can break me. I already been broken. A lot of people feel like, oh, Marquise don't go through nothing. I don't remember times I done called and asked you for gas money. You feel me? Like, if we being real, you feel me? Like, people don't understand, you feel me? I've been broke down. Not financially, but mentally, physically, emotionally. Like, I've been broke down. What happened to Busta tore me to pieces.
I know that was part 3.
That's 3. That tore me to pieces. That separated me from the streets. That separated me from childhood friends. That separated me from family. We're divided. Like, it's weird, bro. And most people ain't gonna say half the shit I say. When my brother got took from this, it felt like February the 15th, 2006, all over again. You feel me? And I didn't know, that's what I feared. I feared losing somebody close to me because I really probably don't know how to cope with it. And I hear a lot of people be like, well, y'all ain't spend for Busta. Y'all ain't did this. Y'all ain't did. Listen, bro, I'm not street. If I crash, a lot of kids will crash because y'all don't have no hold of the kids. You feel me? Kids, I feel like I'm in God's office. And they secrets are safe with Marquise. You feel me? Like, I feel like if I really crashed and did something that I ain't supposed to, every kid would be like, everything I ever said was in vain. It's really people looking up to me, it's kids looking, and it's crazy. The people that really don't want me to do good, I love it. It's like energy, bro. It's like energy. What happened to Busta? That tore me, bro. That tore me down. Like as like, if y'all knew what the nigga stood for, why?
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you something though, right? So with everything that's being said, I personally, before I ever knew you, the person that I thought you was this wild person, fight, anger, can't really deal with them. But as I got to know you, I know that's still in you, but you've matured. So my question to you is, this the Real Spill Podcast. What's keeping you from crashing out?
My kids, the people that's giving me opportunities I never thought I would have. But your ass, most important. and this the real spill, but I'm keeping it a buck. If it wasn't for this nigga, I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I would crash.
So, with you saying that though, right? And I appreciate that. So, vice versa, bro. Like, a lot of people take me for granted. So, like I told you the other day, we was having a conversation. I was like, bro, I appreciate you. And you was like, you don't gotta tell me that. But I do though. Because at every moment, I want the people that's in my corner to know I appreciate them. Because you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to be there. You don't have to pick up the phone. You don't have to show up for my kids. So the least I can do is say, I appreciate you.
For sure.
But my question is, at the end of the day, when you go home and feel like, now I'm asking you a layered question. When you go home and feel like this person that tried you, this situation that tried you, I almost crashed out. When you get home, what is that feeling when you look in the mirror? Is it, I'm proud of myself, or I shoulda, coulda, woulda did something?
Honest, I did this the other day. Somebody tried me. I went home, no cap. Got ready to take a shower. I looked right there while I'm brushing my teeth and I was like, am I becoming soft? Because, bruh, listen. We know, and a lot of people don't, and it's crazy because I tell people all the time, bruh, you'd have caught me about 10 years ago, I'd have beat the shit out of you. Like, that's my word, bruh. Nigga, if y'all don't understand, niggas from South Carolina can fight. That's all we do, you feel me? I grew, when I came up here, I cracked jokes, but once you get to doing this, I'm gonna hit you on your shit, you feel me? And everybody know that. I was beating up people that they swear can fight. You feel me? Everybody know that. But what's done calm me down now is I started looking at, I asked myself that the other day, I said, am I getting soft? You feel me? Like, do niggas really feel like I'm not him no more? You feel me? Do I gotta show a pistol or two? But by the time I got out of the shower, bro, You feel me? I went back to that mode like, bro, so what?
Right.
You feel me? Like, so what, bro? Listen, I got a slogan, and it's gonna stick with me for the rest of my life. Don't put your hands on me unless you have your shit together. And you can talk about me, you can say what you want to say, you feel me? But if you put your motherfucking hands on me, I'm gonna forget who the fuck I am. But you can talk from a distance. Because listen, I love people that, you know, talk behind my back, say this and say that. But guess what? When they see me, guess what they do? Hey, what up, Brett? Or what's good, my nigga? What's good? You know what I'm saying? That lets me know you respect me. As long as you respect me, I'm cool. You feel me? I'm the type of nigga, I want both of us to make it home. But every time I'm gonna choose me and my niggas. You feel me? You feel me? And I heard a diss or something. You feel me? It kind of rubbed me the wrong way, but then again, it didn't. Because I'm like, if that's what niggas doing for viewers, I mean, I'm cool with that. You feel me? I ain't got no problem with nobody. I don't beef with nobody. If you beefing with me, it has to be something crazy, bro. Because I'm never going to be the type to go around and be like, man, I don't like that nigga, bro. To me, that's hate.
Right.
If you never had a problem with a nigga, you never came in an encounter with the nigga, or that nigga ain't really been face to face with you to have a problem with it, you just don't like him, obviously you might want to be that nigga, bro. Or
and you know what? Nowadays, if you don't put my name on it, you ain't talking to me.
exactly.
You can say, I don't like light-skinned people with locks, with blonde hair in it. You must have been talking about, I'm not even going to give it no energy. If you don't have the energy to address me, I don't have the energy to react to nothing you say.
Exactly.
And I'm not going to do it because what I was about to tell you, at 12 years old, at 14, at 16, you had everything to gain, nothing to lose.
Exactly.
Now you have everything to lose and more to gain. So when you look yourself in the mirror, you asking yourself, is you soft because you so used to that animal instinct? I gotta react. I gotta do something. Like, ain't no way. Now you like,
You know.
for what? Like,
Exactly.
it's like some people get off on poking at the bear until you respond. So that's
Right.
where me personally, when I come home some days, I'll be like, they done poked at me all day. I gotta do something. But then again, it's like, I know me. When that switch is clicked on, it ain't but so many people that can calm me down. So I don't even like, and it's the truth, Real Spill Podcast. I don't like the person that I become sometimes. And I hate when I be that person. So I do everything to stay away from who I know I can be. So that's why you might see me shooting a video at 3 o'clock, going to this game at 5, doing a podcast at 9 o'clock, waking up in the morning, going to the gym, editing this video. I have to stay busy because an idle mind is a devil's playground.
For sure.
And that's the scary thing about it. So it's like, us now, you coaching, everybody got something to say about you coaching, but you doing that to stay away from that trauma that you've been through. Because when you sitting there and you ain't doing nothing, you remember February 14th is in 3 weeks. That pain is starting to creep back up on you. I walked in and found my daddy unresponsive too, so I know that feeling. I can't even go to my mama's house because my throat get tight, my chest, I feel like I can't breathe when I get in that area because I snap back into that mode like, man, I know something don't feel right. So I'm saying that to say this to everybody watching. If somebody's calm and somebody's laughing and somebody's peaceful, leave them alone. Because 9 times out of 10, they are a dangerous person.
For sure.
It took a lot of work for us to get to where we at.
That's my word.
It took a lot of work for us to say, bro, you got it. I'm going to call you and vent about it, but I'm going to smack this nigga. But really, I be wanting you to be like, bro, don't do it.
Exactly.
I'm going to call you.
For sure.
Like, bro, hey, if you say yes, bro, I'm going to beat him up. Hoping that you say no, because if you say yeah, I'm gonna do it, because I'm already there. But leave us alone. Don't mention me in no diss record. Yeah. Don't mention me in the post, because I'm gonna react.
And I think that's the thing, man. Niggas like us, if we react, I think that's what people be wanting.
That's what they want.
They want to say, I think, you know, it took this nigga a while to get me to be like, Keith, like, this where you at, bro, this the opportunities you at, like, you good, bro, like, no reason to crack. Bro, cause this nigga done kept me off a lot of y'all ass. And I know, bro, I know. Like, a lot of y'all be like, oh, that nigga just be talking, he just be talking. No, bro, you should have lined up years ago, I'd have knocked you the fuck out. Now, I really feel like I got a lot to lose. You know, and fourth thing, mentally, bro, what drains me is not being appreciated.
I'm gonna sit up straight for this one. Elaborate.
I feel like I'm not appreciated as much. You know, in my family on my daddy's side, Buster was the glue. You feel me? Like, that's the glue. On my mama's side, I'm a gangster. Like, everybody know, like, you can't play with nobody down there. I'm too entitled to everything in South Carolina, for real. No lie, no cap. Money-wise, if somebody in the family needs something real quick, you can call me. Whether I got it or not, I'm gonna go get it. Because I hate to see people struggle. I hate to see my family struggle.
That's who you become.
That's who I became. You feel me? Somebody wanted to cry, you can knock on my door and come, you know, cry. It stay between us. You know, me helping people out has, like, caused me to look at myself, like, even when I don't have it, like, if I ever fell all the way off, are you gonna be the one to catch me? Can you feed me? Can you put gas in my car? Can you make sure that Marquise straight? Because Marquise gonna make sure the world's straight. And this ain't entitled to nobody. This just how I felt years ago, stuff like that. Mentally, that's draining, bro. Being the man, being the go-to person is draining. And when you're not appreciated, like, sometimes I told my sister this in South Carolina. I said, Quanta, sometimes I just be wanting, you know, y'all to be like, man, I appreciate you.
So you see why I say that. I didn't know that you felt like that. But I'm gonna tell you that. Because I never know when I need you again.
For sure. And when you said that day, that's probably why my reaction was, bro, you don't gotta tell me that.
And because you're not used to it.
I'm not used to, there we go.
So you, in that response, because I'm driving like, man, what? Don't tell me I can't tell you. What? And I started typing a paragraph like, what? But then it caught me like, because I know why you responded like that. Because you know how many times somebody can say, man, thank you. Man, don't worry about it. But wholeheartedly, they ain't the person I want to hear from. That's why I respond like that. You didn't want to hear I appreciate it for me because you know I'm going to be there. You wanted that response from somebody that you'd have been there for multiple times and ain't say thank you, ain't say I appreciate you. You only hear from them when they need something.
When they need something. Now, vice versa, now it is, I can't say it is one person that always says thank you. But it's just, I feel like, okay, from them, it's okay. But, like, what about from the family? Like, not even financially, like, just being there for you mentally. Like, telling you, like, everything gonna be okay. Like, you feel me? Like, people don't understand, bro. Like, as black men, like, can we get appreciated just a little bit? Like, not the ones that's out here running the streets, not the ones that's out here robbing people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking nobody for this shit. But for the ones that really done took a whole 360 and turn, sometimes, bro, we deserve I appreciate you. Because that's better than I love you, because a person that love you will turn their back on you real quick.
But I'm going to tell you something, though. Real Spill Podcast. You know why you're not hearing I appreciate you from the people that you're supposed to hear from?
Why is it?
Because there's somebody around you and them telling them something bad about you.
That is probably it, bro.
So I'm gonna just create a scenario.
Mm-hmm.
You got this person over here that you therefore ain't missed a beat, provide emotionally, financially, spiritually, whatever the case may be. You there. You're their person.
For sure.
But they got somebody in their corner saying, that nigga using you. He don't want you. Or he just wants you for this. Or why you messing with him? So now, it's a mind game. Like, I'm going to see how far I can take him. I'm going to see how much I can get out of him until he leave. Because the thing is, that person probably used to that person that the family is telling them that you are. So, nah. Girl, he don't want you. He playing you. He this person. Girl, he was over here doing this and that. They speaking bad on you because that's what they used to. But the thing is, consistency deserves appreciation.
For sure.
If I consistently tell you, show you, be there for you, all I'm asking is a thank you.
That's it, bro. It ain't that too hard, bro. But do you think that person that telling them that want their lifestyle or want that person?
That person is envious of you because they don't have a you. So they don't want that person to have a you because they don't have a you. That's the issue. So, of course, bro, man, you don't need her, man. Like, man, she ain't no good, man. She used to deal with my homeboy.
For sure.
Wholeheartedly, I'm over there like, man, I don't even want them to be hacked. We live in a crab in a bucket community where it's like, I see keys going up, I'm going to grab them back down. I'm going to take my claw and grab them back down. I try to leave, you're going to grab me back down. You're going to be stuck in the bucket because nobody is happy for the other person. Nobody. That's why I have to get away from here. I have to.
Got to, bro.
I have to get away from here. And I don't even have to leave because I got enough people here that love me, but what I'm saying is I got to make myself unreachable. I got to get to a point where certain people can't pull up to my house. Certain people don't know my address. Certain people don't got, I have 2 phone numbers. You can call this one, but you don't know this is my real line. I got to get to that point because I'm getting to that point mentally where I'm going to crash because I don't feel appreciated.
What you saying, bro? That shit make a lot of sense. It's making me think now. It's crazy though, bro. You live in a city where you show the most love, but is the love reciprocated?
Nah, like I'm okay. I'm gonna speak on something. So last week I just started something. Like I'm just like, man, I'm gonna just do something for these kids. Like I'm gonna do this weekly, but I'm gonna just pick 4 student athletes that I feel deserve the recognition to be pushed to the next level. Now, was it random? No. But these was 4 that I wanted to push first. I put that out there. You know, I got the, man, that's dope, man. Keep doing that, man. I'm glad you support the kids. I got that. Well, then I got, why you ain't post my son? Why you ain't post my brother? I don't have to do nothing. And you wonder why I didn't? Because y'all making these kids feel entitled, like somebody is supposed to share them. But, you know, I'm not going to change who I am because the people don't appreciate me. I'm still going to be me. But the thing is, I'm going to get to the point where somebody is going to appreciate me and I'm going to be forced to leave here. And then what y'all going to do? Dang. It's either going to be Coke acting funny or
that's what's going to be.
We miss you.
Bro, it's going to be the act of funny. I'm trying to tell you, bro. But I got a question for you, though.
I'm ready.
Do you feel like people like you took for granted?
All the way. You know what?
Why?
I'm taken for granted because I'm consistent. I don't change even when people change on me. So I'm going to continue doing what I do because it's from the heart. I ain't never received nothing financially from nobody because I genuinely, like you, I've become the person that I needed at 14, at 16, 17, when my daddy passed away. I needed somebody to say, Coco, you good. Go to the gym. Your pop's proud of you, man. Go back to college. Go play basketball. I needed somebody to that wasn't even related to me to just be like, I'm proud of you, man. I needed that. I didn't have that. So what I do? I start fighting, start kicking in doors, start shooting at people. I start just, a lot of people don't know this. So that's why I went to the military, because I seen myself going to prison.
Going to prison.
I'm a handsome young man. I can't go to prison. I can't. I can't.
Hey,
I can't. So that's why I joined the military, because I'm like, bro.
That's something you ever told somebody?
No.
That's real, bro.
I joined the military.
So you didn't go to the military because they was like basically recruiting you, and you went to save yourself.
I kicked somebody's door in, and my grandma so happened to come up the street and tell me, stop. I went to the recruiter's office that next weekend. I never seen myself that angry. I never seen myself black out like that. And I used to black out to the point where people had to tell me like, bro, you did this, you did that. And I'm like,
You don't remember?
for real? So at that point, I gotta get away from it. I got to. Girlfriend at the time, I told her, I'm gone. If you here when I come back, we'll connect, but I'm gone. I left. I didn't tell nobody nothing until the week before. My mama threw me a basic training party. Let everybody know I was leaving. I left, was gone. I was in Afghanistan in war within 4 months. So, like, when I say I'm not appreciated, it's cool, because I've done so much to become this person. It's okay.
But you know what's crazy though? When you go other places, you get appreciated.
Man,
And I'm gonna speak on that, cause it's crazy, bro. How come they talk that much shit about me at the middle school? Oh, he don't know what he doing. He don't know about this, and go everywhere else and win. If you take the politics away from stuff, I just feel like you appreciate it where you think you not appreciated. Because, bro, I done witnessed a bunch of stuff in this city. It's just weird. Like, how do you act weird towards the people that love you?
it's because, man, you not the person that they want to be who you are. They want their daddies, their uncles, their cousins to be Marquise, Coach Marquise. So they don't care if they losing, if it's their uncle and cousin.
For sure. Now, that's a great point.
That's what it is. They don't like that the kids go to you. They rather the kids be against you. But the fact that the kids that they can't control gotta come downstairs to you, they don't like that. Because why? A lot of people live off what they remember you as. They don't go by who you are today. Why y'all like him? Why he in the school? How he get the job? Instead of saying,
But it's crazy.
we appreciate you.
But why can't a nigga just change, though?
Because people don't. People don't, so you can't.
If my new life that I'm trying to live, or whatever, I'm trying to go by, not be this hothead. Now, bruh, ain't nobody perfect. But if my new life, I'm changed, why wouldn't you come and be like, bro, we appreciate you. You made a complete 360.
They're not gonna do that. They're not. You're never gonna get that in Lexington. You're not gonna get that. You could do everything you're supposed to do from this point, right? Let's say you stay there, you go to school, and one day you become the principal. They remember 16-year-old kids. That first 17, 18, when you first came to Lexington, fighting, doing this, doing that. They never gonna respect you as this because they only see you as what they want to see you as. That's sad, but you can't stop doing what you're doing because of how somebody look at you. That's the sad part.
It's been days, boy, you be like, is this job really worth it? But I be, bro, I'm telling you, bro, kids will change you, bro.
They do, because kids appreciate you. They don't have to say it. You
That-
can feel it when you go to work in the morning.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not gonna say no names, but I know when I walk through that hallway, I know 20 kids is gonna make sure they see me.
For sure.
And I'm saying 20 just to say a number, but it's like 100.
It's more than that, boy.
I know they gonna see me every day. I come to school prepared, like, man, I gotta have some candy for such and such. I got to have a joke ready for such and such. I got to,
man.
I know that.
Bruh, the kids saved my life. After that stuff with Buster, bruh, the kids saved my life. Miss Stone told me come back be a sub. I said no. I wasn't ready. We had a talk. Miss Stone probably the biggest mentor I done came across besides my uncle. You feel me? And it's the kids, bro. And if y'all kids, y'all get y'all get a hold of everything. I want y'all to look at me in this camera though. You saved Marquise. I appreciate you because the crash out, the hurt, all the pain that I done bared with losing people, mentally, y'all changed Marquise, man. And that, to me, I don't know. I know I can't never repay everybody for it. You know what I'm saying, son? But I'm telling you publicly, like, I'm not telling the community thank you or I appreciate you, even though some of y'all I do for the opportunity. But you kids, you saved Marquise because everything could have took a different turn, bro.
Yeah, for sure. At 12, you wasn't supposed to recover.
No.
You was, but it's like the Matrix, the red or blue pill.
Dad.
Which one you gonna take? Everyone comes with a different outcome. You gonna take going to this group home, or you gonna take just being a rebellious kid? Everything has an outcome to it. So,
bro.
And it's just like so many times you call me like, bro, I'm finna quit. I don't never be like, no. I always ask, do you have a plan? Like,
boy, stay saying it.
Like, if that's what you feel in your heart, you can't do it no more, my nigga. Like, I can't force you because you don't need to be nowhere that you don't feel where you're supposed to be. But don't leave a situation till you got another one.
Don't, and bruh, a lot of y'all not happy with y'all jobs in the first place. And that's the bad part. Or you're not happy with your relationship. You're not happy with the people around you. Hey, at our big age, you have a chance to flip the whole damn script.
Yeah.
There's no reason why you should still be with somebody you just can't stand. Or at this job and they talking pure shit about you. Leave.
And what you know the truth is, it don't even be the job. It be they not happy within themselves.
For sure.
And like, I can attest to this. I don't bring work to home and I don't bring home to work.
And a lot of people.
And that's the issue. That's the biggest issue with the society. Is like, I feel like the topic of the day was mental health. And I think that's a full conversation that we need to have outside of this podcast, like live. Like, what does that look like to you? Because a lot of people dealing with demons that they just brush off to go deal with this and go deal with that, but they return when you least expect it. So just like you at 12, bruh, we still got them pains in us, but I'ma ask you, still, what keeps you going besides the kids? What makes Marquise happy? Beyond the kids. I ain't talking about work. I ain't talking about coaching. I'm talking about you. When in your 24 hours, what's the one thing that could just make you feel like your day is fulfilled?
Son, I ain't never asked myself. Because most of the time I feel like I gotta be happy because of somebody else. I feel like most of the time if I'm in a slump, a lot of people go off my energy. If I'm mad, they mad.
But that's draining.
That's draining. But if you ask me what makes me happy now, is the fact that I'm winning. And I overcame.
So you proud of yourself.
I am, bro. Listen, I am motherfucking proud of myself.
So what brings you joy is knowing you've become.
That's basically it, bro.
So when you look in the mirror, you say, I'm proud of you.
Yes.
That brings you joy.
And I tell myself that. Now, that's something I tell myself a lot, bro. And that's something a lot of people should tell themselves. Don't wait for somebody to be like, hey, bro, I'm proud of you. Tell yourself that. Yeah. Tell yourself that, bro, because you your biggest fan anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
You feel me? So, yeah, I'm proud of me.
That's real. So, you being proud of yourself, can't nobody really knock you off your square. Because
bro.
if you telling yourself that you proud of you, who cares if you mad at me? I ain't put your child in.
Exactly.
Who cares if...
And I really think that's what it is, bro. You're right. I am the type of person that you can't get under the skin of me. You feel me? Unless you fuck with my family or my kids. Other than that, no. Okay, I ain't put your kid in. It's because they don't technically know what they're doing. At all. It's not that I don't like you. I don't like your family. It's just I'm putting in who gives me the best chance to win. And it's crazy. The day that y'all realize that when y'all let coaches coach and y'all be the parents, that's when we'll start winning around it.
We ain't even gonna get on coaching, man. Because when we get on that, it'd be a whole hour.
That whole hour.
But I ain't gonna lie. I had a whole bunch of questions that I was gonna get into, but I feel like it would do no justice to add anything else to this, because this episode, I feel like somebody can gain something from it.
Oh, for sure.
Mentally, you let people know at 12 years old the worst happened to you. Losing your mom. Like, I lost my daddy. Don't get me wrong, that hurt me. And this ain't to say my mom and daddy is different, but to lose my mama, I'm a boy. At 12 years old, I can't tell you how it would have been. You know what I'm saying? At 12. And that's why I think my brother is so damaged, because at 12 he lost his father. And their relationship was like this. If you knew Pino before then, he was kind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Innocent. But it's just that hurt. But more or less what I'm trying to get out is, have somebody that you can talk to. Talk to yourself first. Have that conversation with self. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of you. And then have somebody else to say, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
And tell that person, I appreciate you. And watch how just everything around you just starts to feel like the energy just more positive. Get yourself around people who are positive, who are doing something. If you have a friend, associate, a homie, homegirl, and in 6 months they still doing the same thing, cut them off.
Yeah, you gotta let them go.
Cut them off, because it's draining. You don't need anybody around you that's going to drain you. You see the patterns. If you giving more to somebody than they give it to you, cut them off.
It's 100%.
Yeah, man. I think that's a wrap for today. Is there anything else you want to say on the Real Spill podcast?
The Rams going to the Super Bowl.
All right, man. That's the
Welcome to the Real Spill podcast, with real people in real time with real stories.